Hello everybody and welcome to Limawi. So here we do cloud and DevOps stuff, mainly DevOps stuff. Tonight we will try to improve our Ansible role for Linux installation basically, and the CIS part of it, so security and compliance. So let's go straight to the code. So as you can see here, we have the 8 package and 8 configuration. 8 is a package that checks regularly the integrity of the files in the system compared to a list that we provide to it. So it's just an example, but first thing first, we will run the deployment. So create the artifact, then run it. And then we will continue to improve our CIS implementation. And for that, we will use the Linux benchmark, so the general one. So let me just check. Where is it? The general one. Distribution independent, but not the workstation. I want the server one. Distribution independent. Distribution. Okay, so I have the L1, L2, so the two parts. L2 is normally implemented. So we will take care of implementing L1. And L1, if I remember correctly, we already implemented the first page, then we will continue with the second page, and there are 6 pages to implement. So let's just see our deployment. A first message is a bot. Okay, let's remove it. Okay, we already had this problem yesterday because I coded the project a bit out of stream, and then we will have to work on that. So the problem is that AID creates a database of the files it has to check and compares regularly according to this database the files themselves. And we need a transition of database between different versions, and to do that, aid provide the possibility to create a sort of new database that will roll out and replace the already existing database. The problem is that that's cool for incrementing, but we have to do the first iteration. And to do the first iteration, we need to create the first database and then move it right away to an already existing one. And to do that, we use this command, because Ansible doesn't have any integrated tool for that. And we check for idempotency with that. But here, it seems there is a problem with the command itself. It's the end that... Okay. Aid init config, okay, and the end is not understood. Aid sees that as an extra parameter. Let's see Ansible command to see if we can create an array of commands. Args. There is the args creates first. The argument here. Okay. That is basically at the same level of declaration, if I understand correctly. So this one will fail as well. So it should be done in 2 actions instead of 1. Okay. In that case, we can use the Ansible copy with the remote target to move the file. Remote. This one. So what we'll do is that here we'll take this one, create copy the first database as reference up. So we copy the source into the destination. True, because Ansible lint will say true. And we create the argument to check for idempotency. Okay. That should be it. Okay. That means that here we also have to do 2 handler instead of one. Aid update, aid replace. So the update with only that. So here we can now remove these lines. Okay. And the copy. Okay. Add update, add replace. As Ansible reads the handlers from top to bottom, if we put aid replace after the aid update, it will be run after. Logic. Okay. So now we will destroy our environment and rebuild the artifact, the Ansible collection, and redeploy everything again. Redeploy. I will drink a bit of water. So, let's see. So, unsupported parameter creates. Copy doesn't understand creates anymore. False, maybe. False, then. Yeah. I think that way we have the idempotency. So false means that copy will only try to copy if the file doesn't exist yet. If the file exists, it will do nothing. So it's idempotent. Okay, and here I will put false true, just to be sure. Yeah. It seems to pass. Cool. But still we have the CNSpec bundle to test. And I know it will not pass because we didn't finish the CIS compliance. So we have a lot of problems coming. Of course. Now we check for the idempotency. So normally everything should be blue or green. No yellow, and of course no red. Basically that means that Ansible checks the system and doesn't change anything because everything is normally already set. That's the idempotency. And that's a very good concept when you want to reconverge a drifted infrastructure. First iteration, you will reconverge, and then you continuously check that it's still in the state you put it the first time. So, while it is deploying, we will try to continue our stuff. So, the GDM login banner, did we configure that already or not? No, but it's for GNOME, of course, and we don't have any GNOME stuff installed on the machine. Yeah, no, they are not supposed to be accessible through the login. Yeah, we never know. Okay, so let's create one just to be sure. GDM3. etc GDM. 3, and inside we will put that, but with a better message. Yeah, this message. Okay, up. Okay. Then GNOME configuration. GNOME configuration. Let's put that here. So it's the L1. Just to keep track of what rule it is. Yep, here. GDM greater. Yeah. And there we put the existing one. Why do I do that? Because that way, if someone wants to reuse this module, they can override every configuration with their own. So that's why for every file here, I put a variable here, and I call the variable afterwards, because that way everything is overridable. Is it? Yeah, it's the kernel one. Okay. Add GDM greater. So it's an enhanceable copy. We remove that. We add that here. We put the correct path here. And that should be it. By the way, here there is no interpolation to do, so that's useless. That's also useless. That as well. There is an interpolation. Okay. Here. Okay. So I know there is many errors there. So we will continue to implement the CIS benchmark, and once everything is implemented, we will pass that again and see what's left to do, what's to modify, what's wrong, and so on. So, for instance, this one normally it should pass, but it failed. So I will have to check afterwards why it failed. Maybe it's Ubuntu specific, something like that. Because I currently use the Linux distro independent benchmark. And but you know, there are already some of them that pass, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's continue then. Yep, destroy that. And at the end of the day, we normally have a role that can correctly, more or less correctly, secure a virtual machine. And on top of that, we will install Podman, Kubernetes, and stuff like that. So, ensure charge and services are not enabled. inetd or xinetd.conf. That means that I have to redeploy the stuff that I just destroyed stupidly, and then we'll have to check this file. Let's go. Destination directory etc gdm3 does not exist. I'm not surprised. But in any case, we will put it just to be sure. So let's create a directory. And as I have the memory of a redfish, I will have to check where I can find here. Create GDM greater directory. GDM directory. Yeah. And let's redeploy. So the charge and service not enabled. I want to check. Yeah, it's everything is in inetd. And yeah. Then you have NTP, Crony, systemd is time syncd, so everything related to time. A bunch of servers that we disable. Then what do we have? Network. Yeah, everything related to network. A lot of sysctl. Still network. Journal D, so configuration of systemd and logs. The cron SSH, a big chunk of SSH. Accounts themselves and their authentication means. And accounts again. Okay. Idempotent C, perfect. Okay. I think that we can already check while it's deploying. We can already check the inside of it. So let's do that. Do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we are inside and we want to check this one. I want to check the insides of this one. Ooh. Nothing. Okay. And the Xened? Nothing. Ooh, perfect. Is there an etc innet dot d folder? No. And the Xenet? Ah, nothing related to that. Ooh, it will be easier. Yeah, that's certainly old stuff. So are the time, yeah, part of Xened. TFTP. Yeah, the same. Okay. Perfect. So it's far simpler that way. Do we have Xnet the service somewhere. No, perfect. Okay, so NTP now. Simply install NTP. Okay. NTP versus Crony. Generally, it's NTP, right? That's a Red Hat specialty. So NTP, because we use an Ubuntu-based system. But that means that when we want to work on the portability between the systems, then we will have to include that as well. NTP, then sudo ldap. We will wait for that. Yeah. And ensure time synchronization is in use. Yes. Okay. Configuration of NTP. A bit of water. Up. So, ntp.conf. I want to see how it looks. And then we will have to create a service. I mean, a call to a service, the remote NTP server time. I mean, the one that is an atomic clock. NTP is not installed. Oh, NTP is not installed. Ah, it's either NTP or timesync-D. Ah. Ah. Huh. time sync D versus NTP. And the count from time sync D is there. I think we'll have to with time sync D. So no NTP, but time sync D. Okay. So let's add a section so local fs directory. So now name add time sync D sync D configuration. Okay, and we will do, I mean, I would like to have the possibility to choose my NTP servers. So that means that the timesyncd.conf here will be moved as a template. Fallback MTP, NTP, okay. Okay. Systemd, etc systemd. Systemd. What's this one? Ah, this one we'll have to do it later. Up. So let's clean this water first. Okay. Dot G2. Okay. Hop là. Okay. So we have time sync D. Inside time sync D, we will. What is the nearest pool? Actually, let's keep these ones. NTP pool and fallback NTP pool. Yeah. So NTP pool will be this one. And the fallback one will be this one. Okay. Let's copy that. Let's put that here. And let's put that here. Okay. Now we have our time sync D. Next thing to do is to ensure that it starts. Normally it should. Yeah, system this time sync D. And we have also, we need also to do that set NTP true. Is there another way, a more declarative way to do that? I don't think it's needed. So wait. Just to be sure, we will also put a when here that will check that the list of config is not empty. Okay. Perfect. So for time sync D, I think it should be okay now. So no crony. Ah, yes. Fallback NTP. What should it be? Should be in accordance with local policy, local policy, local policy. Okay. Route distance max and it's the same all the time. Okay. Now, ensure X Windows system is not installed. Okay, it's simply a matter of doing that. I think, yeah, I forgot to put the line here explaining what rule that is. Okay. Okay. And here, answer X Windows system is not installed. There. Okay. Next one. And so Hawaii servers is not enabled. We have a disabled check here. Disabled services. Yeah. Hawaii server. Is not enabled. Hawaii daemon. Perfect. Then cups. Yeah, we don't need any printer. DHCP and so on and so on and so on. Cups. Maybe I should rewrite it as a variable. So I will finish there, then I will replace that by a variable to have it setable the way we want. Oops. DHCP. DHCPD. LDAP. Slapdy. Slapdy. NFS and RPC. No. NFS. Don't try to help me, please. RPC bind. NFS and RPC, okay. DNS. Whoa, there is a lot. So named. FTP, VSFTPD, VSFTPD, VSFTPD. All these old system, VSFTPD, PD. Okay. HTTP. So HTTPD. HTTPD. IMAP and POP3. Dovecote, basically Dovecote, yes, okay. And the fact that we will manage all these services through Podman will make everything compatible, because we will ensure that we have the simple OS possible, and every service on top of it, including Dovecote and so on, will be managed by Podman, so it's CIS compliant. Good. Samba. SMB. SMB. Okay. HTTP proxy server squid. The joke to do there. SNMP server. SNMPD. 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 Mail transfer agent. Actually, I want postfix completely removed and send mail completely removed as well. So this one should not be done. AirSync. AirSync D. NIS. So YP serve. Good. a long list in the end. And I ask client, so YP bind. Ah, come on. I hate when the system tries to help me. For instance, it removed completely the time sigd. No? Ah, no. No. No, that's me. I forgot to put it. No, I didn't. What the fuck? What happened there? Okay. But I put something there. Or did I completely forget? It's possible. So that means that there we need to put the time sigd. Time syncd.conf. No, I'm stupid. I mean, it's already set. I'm stupid. Sorry. Yeah. So this line was useless because it's already set there. So let's continue. RSH, talk, telnet, LDAP client, and so on and so on and so on. RSH. Talk. Telnet, of course. Telnet, LDAP, open LDAP clients, And then do we have a lot more? No! Perfect! It's the last one. Okay. So, what do we do? So, first thing, we clean the environment and redeploy everything to see if we have something that breaks. And once we stabilize the stuff, this long list we just created, we'll transform it as a variable. That way we can override it with children rows. So, 2 pages, still 4 to go. Ooh! Could not find the requested services. Okay. So, Avaí Daemon. Remove. Cups. Remove. Okay, so the whole list slapd nfs rpc bind, perfect. Everything I put named. Okay, so the whole list basically vsftpd, because I mean that's all systems, right? httpd dovecot smb squid snpd. Perfect. rsyncd ipserve ipbind rsh talk internet and open LTP client. So the whole list. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's transform that into a variable. So we have packages to remove, so services to remove, that we will put in the systemd section. By the way, these I will break this file into parts for more readability. Services to distro. And let's try again. Let's redeploy. So afterwards, after that, the next part is sysctl. So this big config file you saw here, that we will rewrite completely. Better. Actually, we will break it into parts the same way we did for OTG. You know, here we broke it into parts. We do the same here. Yeah, we already have a cctld file. Yeah, for that. Okay. So that means that in the handler, yeah, we restart the systems, the cctl. So okay, we reload the cctl rules. So we just have to add our rules there now. So it passes. So we will let it go, let complete, test included. So the test will fail, of course, because we didn't finish. And afterwards, I will close the stream. I just want to check the CNSPEC policies. CNSPEC policies. Because I want to check what is actually the rule set they use for their policy. So this one. ODD is installed. ODD. Okay. So, ODD. We have a lot of it. ODD enable. So where are the rules? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So the L2 is normally done, so we don't need the L2, but the L1 still. Now CN spec runs. Okay. So that I know it will fail because they want, in the CIS compliance test, they want the space left action to be email, and I want it to be syslog. Because email, I don't want to manage emails if I don't need to. It's far more efficient to send the logs to the syslog. That IPv4, all of that are stuff that we will check. It's the cctl conf, actually. That one, I want to check what's the problem there. Because normally, ensure successful file system mounts are collected. Normally, this one is set somewhere there. Ensure successful file system mounts are collected. Wait. Oh, it's not. Yes, it is. Ensure successful file system mounts are collected. So normally this one should not be there. But it is. Why? Is it not in the rules file? So we have the root file here, the rule file here. Always exit arc64 mount and mounts. That's the fourth. That's the most important token. Mount and mount. It's there. It's there. Wait, the UID is 500, and here it's 1000. Oh. Why is it 500? It's... yeah, it should be 1000 anyway. And this one, so, okay. So this one is not... no, this one is not different, but this one is 1500. It's meaningless. I mean, the prior UID ends at 1000, not 500. Okay, so I understand better. This one ensure English. Ensure discretionary access control permission modification events are collected. 500. Yes, so I see. Okay. Next one. CCTL, group. Another check. For group, what did I do? For group itself, there is... I didn't do anything. Wait. What did I do for group? Oh. I didn't change anything. And where is group? Where is it? etc default group. etc default group. Okay, that's there that I put audit 1. But I have to put it here as well. etc segboot config.json. But there is nothing there. Oh. Wait, let's check the different one. Do we have this one? No. Do we have group CFG? CFG. Yes, and group 2 dot group.cfg. Normally we should have only one. Yes, so we have group CFG. And this one was not touched by anything. Whoa, there was a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa. And settings from etc default group. Ah, because I have to run group mkconfig after. Okay. Okay. So that means that when we move this file, we have to do a group restart. Okay. And what is a group restart? It's update group. Yeah. But it's also this command, group mkconfig, group rebuild, reconfigure, and then restart. Reconfigure. Yeah. Up. Okay, for group now it may work. Now after group, OpenSSL, yes, we have to check that. Journal D, not yet. I will have to take care of it as well. Here we have another one, which is ensure events that modify events that modify the system's network environment are collected. Yes, this one. And what's wrong there? Ah, yeah. Sysconfig network versus etc and netctl versus etc network. Which one is the correct one? etc netctl, etc network, or etc sysconfig network? Sysconfig, there is nothing. Netctl, netconfig. Network. None of them exist. Ah, network exists. Ah, so okay, it's network. etc network. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot to change there. Non-login, yeah. The sudoers, yeah. Some cctl stuff. Events that systems boundary access control are collected. Yeah, the problem is that I use AppArmor because I'm Ubuntu based for this one, and the check is for SE Linux. So of course it won't work. Oh, actually that's maybe worse to do a patch for that. Yeah, it's there. Monitor SE Linux or AppArmor, and in the check it's only SE Linux. So let's write a patch. I have to open another browser. I will do that another time. Let's continue these kind of things. Ah, yes, etc security limits.conf. It's a limit D. Does it mean that we have to enable limit D to create limits.conf? Generate. Let's check. The existing one. Okay. Is there a way to generate it from the directory? Yeah, I know. That means that we have to rewrite a bit that as well. So, unsuccessful unauthorized file access are collected. Okay. I think it's the same problem. Yes. Okay. Sudo error changes. To system administration scope. So what happened? What happened there? Is it simply that? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it seems to be that. Okay. Journal D for later. TC PSWD for later. Journal D for later. PAM SU for later. DCC group for later. The logs for later, and which this one, file deletion events by user are collected. And yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's destroy that. Okay. So, as I said, once we check this kind of stuff, I will close the stream there. So, for the ones who watch the VOD, I wish you a nice rest of the day. I don't know, nice something. And I will stop the recording now.